What's up YouTube, Dal here from Zephyr War Games, bringing you our third and final deck profile and combo from Genesis Impact. This time I have the Live Twins or the Evil Twins, and I've got a couple of little different engines that I'm going to explain to you as we go through it, and right at the end I'll show you a 1 and a 2 card combo that you can do with this deck. With that out of the way, please smash that like button, hit that notification bell and subscribe. If you get this video up to at least 50 likes, I will bring you a duel using 2 of the decks we have displayed for you this week. Now, let's get into today's profile of Evil Twins. So you start off with triple Live Twin Yugioh. So thank you to MST TV to help me on that one. I'm calling it Yugioh. Basically the twins, so you've got triple Live Twin Leela as well. The way these kind of work is either one of them is when they are normal summoned or special summoned. If you control no other monsters, they can special summon out the other twin from your deck or hand. Now, with Leela, your opponent must pay 500 life points to declare an attack. With Yugioh, each time an opponent's monster declares an attack, you gain 500 life points. So you can kind of see the difference between the two. They are light and dark, so if you wanted to, you could put a Chaos Engine in here as well, and I'll explain that in a bit. At current, I'm only playing the one Evil Twins, Yugioh and Leela, purely because it can be summoned from hand or grave. So if anything, you probably want it to come from grave. I'm considering whether I want to or not, and depending on the engine, which I'll explain to you in a second what that means, you might bump this up to 2. Now, what the Evil Twins, Yugioh and Leela do is they can't be normal summoned or set. They must be special summoned from your hand or graveyard by tributing 2 link monsters, so it does require quite a bit. If this card is special summoned, you can activate this effect. If your opponent controls 3 or more cards, they must send cards to the graveyard so they control 2 cards. You can only use this effect of Evil Twins, Yugioh and Leela once per turn. While you have a Yugioh monster in your graveyard and you have a Leela monster in your graveyard, this card gains 2200. So on the consistent factor, you're probably going to have this being a 4400 base. Now, what we mean by it requires quite a lot of materials is, yes, you can tribute off your Evil Twin Yugioh and you can tribute off your Evil Twin Leela. But by doing so, you're depriving yourself from the Link 4 ability. So if you were, and if you wanted to use this as a board clearing card, then of course what you could do is you could play something like Drop Blitz or Dark Roll No More, bring this card out, send their entire board to the graveyard apart from 2, kill the other one with this card, and then you're sitting on a 4400 card, but it can't do anything more than that. Whereas when you look at the Link monsters that you can actually bring out using 2 Link 2 monsters or 2 Link monsters in general, you're looking at stuff like Avramax, you're looking at Unchained Abomination, possibly even a plus 2k access code, stuff like that. So you can kind of see why I've gone with 1 on this as well. We've then got triple parallel XZs. Now the reason this is so good, and a lot of people actually get confused on this one, when you link summon your Evil Twin, Yugioh or Leela, you can then trigger Exceed. Now Exceed can then come down to either help you aid into going for more Link monsters or can help you making a rank 4. Now keep in mind, with the Evil Twins, you only lock yourself into special summoning themed monsters if you use the Link Monsters effect to revive. So the Link Monsters effect read as follows. During the main phase, if you do not control a Leela monster or Yugioh monster, quick effect, you can special summon 1 Leela or Yugioh monster from your graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except themed monsters. So my understanding is that once you use that effect to revive, that's when you lock yourself in. Now, if that's the case, you can actually do quite a lot with Parallel XZs before that point. Also keep in mind that the Evil Twins only require another monster and either Yugioh or Leela. So if the other one is Exceed, you're good to go. If it does lock you into themes prior to that, you're fine because you still have the ability to make either a rank 4 or Baguska, or you can then use it to make Nightmare plays, because then your Nightmare plays will be co-linked and then can discard cards to then extend and draw as well. But if it doesn't, you do unlock the ability for more rank 4s as well. Then of course we've got a hand trap lineup. I've gone with double Ash Blossom and double Ghost Ogre. You can put whatever you want in here. This is 4 spots and pretty much can affect the engine that you're going to play. So this is the engine that I've currently gone with. Now I've currently gone with 5 dangers. Now I've gone with extending dangers. Now the reason I've gone with this again is that exact same part of the Link 2s only require the specific Yugioh or Leela monster and another one. Now, yes, they do use their effects to revive from the graveyard. However, if you're able to resolve both, what you can kind of do is it means you get the first effect of the Kiss Kill to draw a card, or you get the first effect of the Leela to pop a card. So the 5 Danger Engine I've gone with is the 1 Nessie, the 1 Jackalope, the 1 Mothman, the 1 Sukanoko, and the 1 Chupacabra, purely because either they're extending themselves onto the board, they're giving you a draw, or they're extending themselves on the board and being able to be used as linked fodder. On top of that, there is a nice little combo where if you do discard these, or discard a danger off of the live twin, you can actually trigger your board in order to get you both the twins on board, plus a danger, without locking yourself out, and then you go locked into Fiend monsters. So again, or it's Evil Twin monsters, which again is absolutely fine, because then you can make Kiss Kill. Kiss Kill can then let you draw one, because you'll have the Leela, or you'll keep the Leela on board, and you'll be able to put your plays further forward from there. Now this engine here is completely interchangeable to whatever you want. Now, this is what I was mentioning about the big boss monster, is if you wanted to, you could make your Danger Engine the rank 8 engine, make your Extra Deck the rank 8 engine, and then put in trade-ins because you've got discard or easy discard fodder, and off you go. A couple of your other cards as well do make you discard, so the idea that I was thinking behind this is I want to gain as much advantage of my discards as possible, and dangers are one of the best ways of doing that. If you don't want to play dangers, the other forms that this engine can take, they can either be the Dogmatica engine, which can be very, very good. Dogmatica engine and the Danger Engine both have that kind of thing of, if your combo gets stopped, you still have a way of playing further forward. What this will do is this will actually allow you to play your combo forward normally using the Extra Deck, whereas the Dogmatica version will actually allow you to produce more of a control version going forward. So you would abandon all of your Evil Twin plays and you'd set yourself up with a more defensive, like Dogmatica Punishment, Maximus, Palladius, and Ecclesia kind of plays. So it really depends on what engine you have access to, what engine you want to use, and how you want to take the deck further forward. Now, that is it for the monsters. Let's move on to the spells. So we'll move these out of the way. So for the spells, our live twins are Cyber, so we do play triple side and mining. Now the best thing about the live twins is the live twins are a 1-card combo, and again I'll show you that at the end. But the best thing about that is you actually have 15 cards to get to them. So you've got each of the 3 twins themselves, then you've got triple signet mining, triple live twin home, and triple secret password. Now secret password gets you into your live twin home gets you into your twins. Now, the secret password, add 1 live twin or evil twin spell or trap from your deck to your hand. If you control a Kiss Kill monster and you control a Leela monster, you can add 1 evil twin monster from your deck to your hand. So again, this is kind of where you play secret password while you've got the 2 link monsters in your on the board from the 1-card combo, and that will get you your boss monster. So again, another reason to keep it as a one-off searchable. Live Twin Home is a quick play. You discard 1 card, special summon 1 Kiss Kill monster or Leela monster from your deck. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn from the extra deck except Evil Twin monsters. Now, the way this works is you would actually go Live Twin, discard a danger. Spring out the Leela or Kiss Kill. They will then trigger their effect. So on the new chain, you would go Kiss Kill's effect because you control no other monsters, or Leela's effect because you control no other monsters, and then Danger's effect, or Danger's effect, then Kiss Kill. They will then resolve backwards, being able to, if the danger was to special summon itself, you'd be fine. If not, it would give you an additional search. So it just makes you gain back the advantage of what you've discarded off of Live Twin Home, and allows you to maintain pressure going forward as well. Then, of course, we do play the field spells. We've got the 1 Terraforming and the double Live Twin Channel. We've gone with 2 and 1 purely because you don't need 3 of this card. So when a monster declares an attack, you contribute 1 Kiss Kill or Leela monster and negate the attack. During the end phase, you can target 1 Kiss Kill monster or Leela monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and if you control no monsters, you can add it to your hand instead. So this just gives you the ability to recycle your Link monsters, also recycle your Kiss Kill and Leela monsters if you're not playing Avarice. If you wanted to play part of Avarice, by all means you can do. You do burn through your deck quite quickly, but the idea is, with this particular build, that you're going to control and then kill. Moving on to the traps, I've gone with double Evil Twin GG Easy. So you tribute 1 Kiss Kill or Leela monster, then activate one of the following effects. You can target 1 Kiss Kill monster or Leela monster you control. It gains attack equal to its original attack of the tributed monster until the end of this turn. Very relevant, you're going to be using this one. It's more so when a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card or cards on the field, you can negate that effect. Now, it's not amazing, it's not broken, and you could probably play it at 1 if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. We've then got double Evil Twin Challenge. So you target one Kiss Killer monster or one Leela monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Then you can apply the following effect. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one Evil Twin Link monster. Now, you don't have to use the summon of the Evil Twin. This is basically a Call of the Haunted to bring back one of your Evil Twins. If you bring back your Kiss Kill is then going to be able to bring back a Leela. Leela, that will then trigger to pop a card. Leela will then kind of go from there, or you can do it vice versa and draw a card. So it gives you two options. And then finally, the one Evil Twin present. This would actually be so much better if you didn't have to control both of them, but I understand why you have to control both of them because the effect is actually really good. So if you control a Kiss Kill monster and control a Leela monster, activate one of these effects. Target one Kiss Kill monster or Leela monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls, switch control of those monsters permanently, and you don't negate the effects. Or you can target one set spell trap your opponent controls, shuffle it into the deck. Now, it's basically like a permanent mind control, and again, throughout the combo, you're either going to be using Kiss Kill's quick effect to bring back a Leela, and if you're going to use this effect, you can actually bring back the lower level Leela, which is only going to be 500, the live twin, and then swap that card. So it does give you a bit more to play around with. And then, of course, triple imperm, because it's the best hand trap around right now, and you want to try and disrupt your opponent as much as possible. Now, again, depending on whether you use the Danger Engine or something else, that will dictate part of your deck. That will dictate the type of engine you want to play and the type of aggression or comeback plays you want to make. Speaking of which, we also adapt the extra deck depending on where you want to play as well. So for now, we are playing triple Evil Twin Kiss Kill. So Kiss Kill basically requires two monsters, including a Kiss Kill monster. If this card is special and you control a Leela monster, you draw one card. During the main phase, if you do not control Leela monster, quick effect, you can special summon one Leela monster from your graveyard. Also, you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Fiends. And then we've got triple Evil Twin Leela. Again, exact same, two monsters including a Leela monster. If this card is special summoned and you control a Kiss Kill monster, you can type one card on the field, destroy it. During the main phase, if you do not control a Kiss Kill monster, you can revive it from the graveyard. You can't special summon monsters from the extra deck except Fiend monsters. So, one thing that I'll say about these is you can actually cut these down to two. Now, if you wanted to cut these down to two, this is where you would increase the Zeus engine. So I'm going to show you the Zeus engine before I show you the rest of the XYZ, the rest of the links. So for the XYZs, you've got the one Abyss Dweller, the one Baguska, and the one Divine Arsenal Zeus. Now, Zeus is just there as a power play card, purely because if either Baguska attacks and survives or Dweller attacks and survives, you still got the play. Now, from my understanding of the Link 2 monsters, they don't lock you out into Fiends until you play their effect to revive. Now, if that is the case, and that confirms it, then you would play Zeus and Abyss Dweller. If not, you can take Zeus and Abyss Dweller out for anything you want. Any rank 4 Fiend monster or rank 8 Fiend monster if you wanted to go that route as well. Now, if you were to drop the two twins down to 2 each, I would then advise putting in Utopia and Utopia the Lightning to guarantee the play of this. And again, the exact same play would kind of work, is you would bring down your Parallel Exceed. Parallel Exceed would go into Utopia. Utopia would go into Utopia the Lightning. You'd attack with Utopia the Lightning. Bring out Zeus during your main phase 2, but keep in mind that Kiss Kill is a quick effect, and so is Leela, to bring back the Leela or Kiss Kill. So if you have them set up in the graveyard already, you bring them back quick effect, that is when you're locked into Fiends. So yes, alright, you'd be bringing out Zeus and you'd probably be locking yourself into Fiends, but you then also have the ability to go into Unchained Abomination, because then Unchained Abomination is going to pop some cards. Zeus is there as a quick play disruptor, and it just gives you a bit more to play around with. And with Zeus sending your entire board to the graveyard, you also have the ability, should you be able to bring back the next turn, your Leela or your Kiss Kill, you're going to pop cards, draw cards, summon cards, and you're just going to be able to recur your graveyard all over again. So it's just an option, you don't have to play it, it's something you can take out quite easily. For the rest of the Link monsters, we've got the one Link Garibo. This is just on those worst case scenarios that your play does get stopped, and the only thing you've got to do is stuck with a 500 attack monster, you turn it into a Link Garibo, you set your back row, and then they're not going to be able to stop you with traps. Your IP Masquerena, and because this is a Nightmare Climb deck as well, you can go with Phoenix, you can also go with Cerberus, we do go with Unicorn, and the idea is that because you're able to revive your Link monsters quite quickly and you lock yourself into Fiends, which of course these are, not only are you able to disrupt going from IP into these again, you're also going to be able to have the ability to ditch a card, spin a card, and if you're ditching Nightmares, this is where you're going to get more effects off. Ditching, drawing a card again, because they're going to be co-linked, getting more effects. And then on top of that, if you were to put a Cerberus in here, you would ditch and climb even further. Then for the boss monsters, so you've got the one Unchained Abomination, you've got the one Mech Knight Crusader Avramax. Now, obviously, if you're going to bring back, using Kiss Kill's effect, bring back Leela to then pop a card, you're then going to be able to, if they survive on the board, you can then go into an Avramax, which is a very powerful towers that your opponent needs to try and deal with. Alternatively, you go into an Unchained Abomination, and then Unchained Abomination is just going to end phase pop, destroy something, pop, and it's just going to start clearing the board off as you go. And it's a Fiend, so you get past the full restriction, whereas Avramax you'd be making during your next turn. These are just two very, very easy boss monsters that you can get into, using and abusing your evil twin plays as well. That is it for the deck profile. Now let's time to show you the 1 and the 2 card combo. Now, the 2 card combo is pretty much the same. All you're going to be doing to that is you're going to add Parallel Xyz, and Parallel Xyz is then going to be able to give you a rank 4 monster. But with the 1 card combo, all you need is access to Leela, or of course to Kiss Kill, and of course, depending on what else you have in your hand, you have multiple ways of doing so. So if you've got Silent Mining, you've got a discard fodder, you're going to get into that. Again, discard of a Silent Mining could be a danger. You just want to make sure that that danger card is a search card, not a summon card. So the idea is, on this, is you're going to normal summon one of them, whether it be Kiss Kill or Leela, and you're going to be able to special summon the other one from deck. Now, of course, this can be hit by Imperm, Veiler, Ash, the whole 9 yards. We know. Alright? But it's a 1 card combo. You still have 4 more cards to play around with. You still have more cards to deal with what you need to. Now, the idea behind this is you're actually going to be able to link these two together, and you're going to bring out your Kiss Kill. Kiss Kill will then revive the Leela because you don't have a Leela. You're now locked into special summoning Fiend monsters. You then go into your Leela, bring out Leela. Leela can then use her effect because you don't control a Kiss Kill, and revive a Kiss Kill. Now, from this point here, obviously you can't use any more effects, but during your next turn, what you will have the ability to do is Kiss Kill will now draw you a card because you have Leela, and it's only if it's special summoned, which is nice. But then what you also have the ability to do is during your next turn, you also have the ability to bring out Leela, or you can use these two and go into a second Kiss Kill. And then what you've done is you set up during your opponent's turn is that you're going to bring back a Leela. Leela will then pop a card during your opponent's turn. So you've drawn and replaced the card you've just got rid of to make this entire combo, and then you've got the quick play of bringing this back to pop a card. So as you can see, if you're ending the board like this is where the 5 remaining cards in your hand can then be Dogmaticus for more control, can then be live twin cards for more control, can be dangers for further board extension and draw cards, and yes, you're locked into Fiends, and at the moment Fiends don't really have an incredibly powerful defensive card, but what you can imagine is going second, you've done this phase, you've already popped a card. If you choose to do it the other way around. So you do it the other way around rather than drawing you pop a card. You then have all the dangers that can extend to the board. They can then go into Unchained Abomination. That can then be more aggressive as well. You've also got the ability that as long as you don't lock yourself into Fiends, like I said, you still have the ability to extend further. So as long as you don't use the effect to bring back Leela or Kiss Kill, and that doesn't lock you into Fiends, you then have the ability to extend a little bit further. If it does lock you into Fiends, of course, you still have this insanely simple combo. Now, I'll show you the 2 card combo. Again, it's pretty simple. All you need is obviously Kiss Kill or, of course, Leela. You pretty much do the exact same play. Now, this is purely only if it doesn't lock you into Fiends. If it does lock you into Fiends, absolutely fine. So you'd still do the exact same play. You'd make your Kiss Kill. But then if in your hand was a Parallel Xyz, you'd then, of course, be able to summon down Parallel Xyz. That will then special summon another Parallel Xyz, and you have the ability to make a rank 4 or a link 2. Now, like I said, if I'm not locked into Fiends, again, I'm not 100% sure, but reading the cards, I'm 80% sure on that one. You can either link these two together and set yourself up with an IP Masquerena, which means during your opponent's turn, you can easily make a Nightmare, which will give you a draw and a pop. Or you can go into a Bagooska or an Abyss Dweller, depending on what your opponent is fearful of. Then, of course, from this point on, what you'll be doing is you'll go, right, okay, cool. Quick effect of Kiss Kill, bring back Leela. Link Kiss Kill and Leela and go into your link 2 of Leela. Your link 2 of Leela can then bring back a Kiss Kill and you're good to go. And then what this means, if this is all played out correctly, again, if I am wrong, then by all means put it in the comments below. But then what this means is that during your opponent's turn, all from 2 cards, and you've been able to draw a card so you've replaced your hand back to 4, during your opponent's turn, what you've increased your answers of is you go IP Masquerena, use Leela, and go into, you could go straight into Avramax if you wanted to, that's entirely up to you. Or you can go into Unchained Abomination, but the chances are you're going to go into Unicorn. Unicorn will then discard a card to spin a card. You'll also draw a card because it's co-linked. Then you'll be able to use Kiss Kill's effect to bring back Leela. That will then pop a card. And then, actually, you'd actually probably put it over here. And then if this survives, which with 2 interruptions you might well do, not to mention whatever your back row is, you then get to draw 2 during your main phase because Nightmare is co-linked twice. Beautiful. And then you've also got the ability that if you get the big boss monster, you can get rid of these for the boss monster. Or you also have the ability during your turn that these can actually bring back, even though you're locking yourselves into Fiends, they can bring back the second Kiss Kill that you've used and can also bring back the final Leela, which would also give this a trigger effect to pop, this a trigger effect to draw, and you have all of these on your board for Fiends. So if you wanted to, you could link, let's say, these 2 together and go into Phoenix. Not those 2, sorry. You need to use these 2. Come here. There we go. You put these 2 together. Phoenix would then discard and pop a back row and draw a card. You'd then have the ability to use Phoenix plus Leela and go into... You are locked into Fiends, keep that in mind. Your Unchained Abomination, which can go up here. And then Unchained Abomination can deal damage, pop a card. This can deal damage, pop a card. Anything like that. Or, of course, if you do have your other boss monster in hand, which you've drawn into or you've searched or anything like that, you could then ultimately get rid of both of these. Bring her down. Both of them are in the graveyard. You're going to be up to 44. Your opponent's going to be left with 2 monster cards. You can attack, destroy something. Unchained Abomination will pop the other card. Swing in directly for 3k. End phase, pop another card as well. So you're clearing your opponent's board entirely down. And you've been able to do all of that from 2 cards. Not to mention whatever else you have. And like I said, if you're playing a Danger extension play, you've got more plays to make. If you're playing the Danger defensive play, if you're playing the Dogmatica defensive play, you just have so many options. It's absolutely crazy. And a deck that I was like, nah, this ain't going to do nothing. This isn't that good of a deck. Is actually incredibly fun and powerful when understood and played in the correct manner. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this combo. I hope you like this profile. I hope it's given you a couple of ideas. Like I said, there are other options, whether you want to be using the Evil Twins or whether you want to be using, whether you want to be using the Dangers, Dogmaticas, or any other kind of Fiend-based engine. You're absolutely welcome to. You can play extra if you want, but your link twos are quite important that you don't want to lose all of them. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Please smash that like button, hit the notification bell, subscribe. If you get the video up to at least 50 likes, like I said, it will unlock a duel between 2 of the amazing profiles that we have shown you this week from Genesis Impact. As absolutely always, guys, stay safe and happy dueling.